Hey guys, you do not want to miss the Shoot Your Shot Film Festival. Now, let me tell you a little bit about it. The Shoot Your Shot Film Festival is a year-round hybrid in-person and virtual program that was created by Low Vision's Media Center. Now, Low Vision's Media Center is a media-based nonprofit organization located right here in Atlanta. And this program will end each year with an annual film festival. Well, guess what? July 28th through 31st. You will have an opportunity to attend and participate in this year's Shoot Your Shot Film Festival. The best film will win a grand prize of $5,000 and a film distribution opportunity. So come on out. There will be a host of things to see, do, and learn. We want to make sure that you enjoy yourself. So come out to the Shoot Your Shot Film Festival, July 28th through 31st, 2022. And get some knowledge to apply to make your skills what you want them to be. Hey folks, this is an amazing day because today we're going to talk about the Shoot Your Shot Film Festival that's coming up towards the end of summer. Or shall I say the middle of summer, because it's at the end of July. And you know, the way the seasons are, we don't know one season from the next. But today I have another ray of sunshine, if I'm allowed to call him a ray of sunshine. And I'm not going to butcher his name. And I told him I would not butcher his name. So I'm going to stab at it. I want to welcome Kamau. Am I right?
Got it almost.
So to the platform.
So it's a high owl like Maui. So
Kamau.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, Kamau. Oh, that's exciting. So I'm going to let him say his name for y'all one more time.
I'm Kamau Talbott of 1111 Media Spill Global Hustle Entertainment.
Well, look, we definitely welcome you to It's Consulting Time. And guys, he is a 20-year industry veteran in the game, right? Now, what game are we talking about? We are talking about film. We're talking about everything film, production, writing, and guess what? He also has a little bit of expertise going on in public relations, so I can't wait to dive in and pick his brain. But tell us a little bit, about you and about your background in what we call the entertainment industry.
So I'll give you, what we call the elevator pitch, right?
Hey, okay.
So here, vet of the film industry, writer by trade, has picked up into the digital field and now attempting to perfect the world of digital branding as we see it, and that relates to all things entertainment, specifically film, television, web series, things of that nature. So that's the quick piece.
Okay, so you grew up in Los Angeles, so you kind of grew up in the heart of this industry. Now, talk to us briefly about your motivations, to pursue public relations and music and things of that nature, and kind of how you started to transition into film.
That's a good question because, like I said, I'm a writer by trade, so I've been writing all my life. In college, I was influenced by the movie Boomerang. So Marcus Graham was what I wanted to be. That's what inspired me and motivated me to go to college. So I wanted to go into like some sort of marketing, advertising type of situation. Meanwhile, they didn't really have something like that. So I fell into the journalism program, in the journalism program, there was an emphasis of public relations. I didn't really understand how that correlated at that particular time, but I took that particular emphasis into all the things that I was already doing, which was writing scripts, being around people here in Hollywood, just being immersed in the entertainment aspect of it, period. And then at some point, as an artist doing music, it allowed me to figure out how campaigns are put together or people were publicized. And of course, I come from the old guard, before the YouTubes, before the IGs, all of this stuff was pretty much grassroots. So at that particular time, people were putting together actual campaigns. And it just was a very big interest for me at that particular time.
I love the fact that you highlighted the before. I think that it's important for, us to understand and to constantly educate the individuals that are coming, behind us, that where we are now is really new and it's ever changing. But when you were coming through and you had to sit down and have a conversation with somebody and actually present yourself and sell yourself, it was a new day, because a lot of times people could tell, okay, yeah, this isn't going to work. Behind social media, you can be anybody you want to be, so I love the fact that you expressed and articulated that. Now, you ended up working with the Screen Actors Guild, right? And you started off, in the mailroom, and then you started to work your way up.
Literally.
Absolutely. Talk to us about the transition from, like I said, the mailroom to the boardroom.
So even further behind that, and it's funny because I watched a show called Young Rock. So like when I'm talking about these things right now, it's almost like a flashback moment or story or something of that nature. So before the Screen Actors Guild, there was a little record label called Gospel Centric, who birthed people like Kirk Franklin and Trinity 57 and all of these people. And that kind of got me there. Well, the transition from music, because music was becoming digital, right? So at that particular time, CDs were changing from CDs and tapes to MP3 streams, okay? So this caused the music industry to really just kind of go away. So at that particular time, we all figured out where we were going to go. And as a writer, I said, you know what, I'm going to jump into the film industry. Hence me going to SAG. I go to SAG. I started as an assistant. I blazed 20 years to become what we call there a business representative, which is a labor relations person. So I'm dealing with all the studios, all the attorneys, all of these different people. COVID hits. All of a sudden, people are talking about this word pivot. What are you going to do? Are you going to pivot? Are you going to figure out what it is that you're going to do? And I said, well, I've been doing new media for almost 10 years now. Where is this industry going? This is before the Netflix. This is before the Amazons. This is before the high budget SVODs and all these different contracts that they have created within the last 5 years. Well, I was part of the promulgating committee to create these particular agreements. So I was watching the inception of all of these things happen. My mentors, David White, Mark Friedlander, Bob Jensen, these guys at the Screen Actors Guild saw something in me, and I saw what the future was going to be, which was digital. And then during the COVID, we decided to just pivot and go into branding, and that's where we've been ever since.
Whew. Okay, so we're going to take a breather, because you literally started from the bottom and now you're here and you're still not where you're going, because there's so much more to do. Now, there's also a promotional company associated with you, huh?
Yes.
And the Mayors of Hollywood. Talk to us a little bit about the Mayors of Hollywood.
Okay, so that was yet another revenue stream, or another branch in this whole, I would say, journey, right? So probably about, well, let me take you all the way back and then go forward. Okay. In high school, we had a party crew called the Mandingos, Fathers of the Dope House Party, right? We were throwing house parties in high school to make money so that we can, do what we needed to do, get around town or have nice, clothes, things of that nature. Took a little bit of time off in college. When we came back, I just, as an artist, because I was doing my music thing, I'm a rapper also, or I won't even say former because I'm still doing it. But I was doing music very heavily. And as the music industry began to tank, we decided that, hey, we needed platforms for us to go perform at, or clubs for us to go perform at. So the natural transition was then becoming a club promoter. So we became a club promoter, and we was doing that for a while. And people were just like, y'all always in Hollywood, y'all always doing this, y'all always got something going on. So I was like, yeah, we the unofficial mayors of the city. So that's where
I like
that. And then I looked it up, and there was an actual guy who is the unofficial, self-proclaimed mayor of Hollywood. So we just added the S because it's several of us. And, that became that. And we promoted every club here in Los Angeles to Atlanta to Miami, a little bit of New York, a little Detroit. And now, we switched Mayors of Hollywood more into our branding thing. So Media Spill is the remnants of me and my other business, one of my business partners out of Mayors of Hollywood. And then the other part of Mayors of Hollywood is actually a group like the Migos.
So you know what? You just named your segment of this series of interviews. It's going to be from Mandingo to Mayor.
Yeah, I love that. That is beautiful.
Yes. I was just sitting here like, and Mandingo took me all the way back to it was a movie, I want to say that Adam Sandler was in. And he was talking about my Mandingo. I cannot remember what it was, but you took me back. Yes. So you have all of these amazing things going on, but you still find time to screenwrite and direct on set, right?
Correct.
So let's shift gears and talk about what's forthcoming in Atlanta in July, the Shoot Your Shot Film Festival. What will your role be there?
It looks like I'm going to be one of the judges on the panel, be a judge and a panelist. Let me be as far as that's concerned. My brother Lalo, we came into meeting each other on kind of a broken trip that I was coming down there. Our streaming platform, which is 1111 Network. We were down there doing some of the the parking lot concert series.
Parking lot concert, okay.
Yeah, the parking lot concert series. And we had a date that weekend. And for some reason, it just didn't occur the way we wanted to. So my business partner, Nick Stokes, connected me with Lalo, was like, I know this guy. He's great. He knows everything in Atlanta. So then he took me under his wing and took me to the business brunch dinner. Why am I blanking on the name? Top one. I think it's called.
Oh, ATL. Okay, ATL Top 20.
ATL Top 20.
ATL Top 20. Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
Met them, and the head there, Bishop and stuff, and spent the whole 3 days being immersed in the independent game out there in Atlanta and the culture out there in Atlanta. And at that particular time, me and Lalo just kind of made a pact that no matter what happens with what we have going on, we're just going to support each other. And then, one day he was like, I have this film festival that's coming up. I'm doing this. You with it? And I'm like, come on, man. I got you 1,000 toes down, bro.
Wow, guys, that's amazing. And just to let you know, Shoot Your Shot Film Festival is forthcoming July 29th through 31st here in Atlanta. And this festival is designed to teach and help content creators make quality content that will be impactful and influential. And so you do not want to miss this film festival. It will feature some full feature films and short films, okay? And so you definitely want to come out and come meet Kam. Hell, just come out, meet Kam, network with some of the other panelists and judges that will be coming on. And I'm so excited because we have to continue to provide opportunities to educate. So Kam, if you could give any advice to your younger self, what would it be?
I should have started this particular journey a lot sooner in my life. But, it's one of those things where it's like J. Cole says, I'm the little homie and the big bro at the same time. I was positioned in a part of history where I was in the middle. Mm-hmm. So the only thing that I would tell my younger self is to do it exactly the way that you did it. I have no regrets. I have no holdbacks. I'm not, feeling like it took me a long time to get here. People always say, enjoy the journey. And for me, I don't. I want to enjoy the goal. I want to be able to have the goal, and then we be able to take that to the next level of whatever that's going to be, as wildly successful as that can be. So I would just tell my younger self, just you're on the right path.
Wow. Well, Kam, we definitely appreciate you for coming on It's Consulting Time, even, teaming up with Lalo and Shoot Your Shot Film Festival. This is going to be an amazing opportunity. And so let everybody know how they can connect with you.
You can reach out to us at 1111 Network on IG, or at Media Spill on IG, or at Global Hustle LA at IG. My personal IG is the Kam Talbott Network. So those are all 4 ways for you to reach out directly and speak with me. I'm very interested in helping our people come together to take over what is now, I believe, the new frontier.
Absolutely, guys. You heard it. Let's network intentionally and ethically. Well, guys, we'll be back shortly, but we want you to make sure that you check out Kam Talbott Network today. Have a great day. Well, I hope you are ready for the Shoot Your Shot Film Festival, because it is definitely in activation and coming July 28th, 29th, 30th, and the 31st. Now, don't forget, you got to go on over to shootyourshotfilmfestival.com and get your tickets today. Best film wins a grand prize of $5,000 and a film distribution opportunity. So don't you be late.